Going fast. I know, right? I can't just deny it. I just busy with you.
I understand it, I'm certainly not an expert, it's totally unnecessary because as a non-expert.
That came on, right? No seat.
So it's just sort of belt and suspenders.
Steps like
Right.
this.
So different question.
So it doesn't have a seat.
What?
The rest of it pays full property tax.
Matt might not be aware of this, but the Public Works Committee is now.
Are you still here or are you leaving?
I'm leaving.
Hang on.
Wait, we're gonna lose our quorum now.
Sorry.
Council lady,
Question.
It's all my fault.
thanks a lot.
So,
All right, we will.
She's here.
I guess she is here.
Yeah, she's here. So we can
Okay.
proceed.
All right, I'm going to proceed. First thing I wanted to mention.
They have actually contacted us.
Okay, we had, many of you know, we had been trying to find time to schedule a meeting. Maybe we close this.
I got it.
Thanks. Find time to schedule a meeting to focus on some of the infrastructure delivery issues that I guess were swept up into the conversation about procurement with Public Works. So we have now a working date for that meeting on May 29th. And so everyone will get an opportunity to, we'll distribute advisory notice of that through the council and clerk's office. But that seemed like a good date in conversation with Public Works and scheduling for the chamber and everything else. So that is the chair's report. With Ms. Stone not here, I will skip the staff report, and I think our friends from Water are absent the room, and we will move on to the agenda. Yeah. We've got several resolutions here that just let me know if anybody, I know there was some discussion in planning on one of these, but if somebody would like to take any of these off of the consent agenda, please just let me know. RS 2019-17-16 authorizes the Budge LLC, DBA Music City Chicken Company to construct, install, and maintain an aerial encroachment at 109 2nd Avenue North. Resolution RS 2019-17-17 authorizes Tootsie's Entertainment LLC, DBA Tootsie's Orchid Lounge, Nashville, to construct and install an aerial encroachment at 422 Broadway. RS 2019-17-18 authorizes Nash Rev LLC to construct and install an aerial encroachment at 2032 West End Avenue. Hearing no objections to those being on the consent, I would accept a motion to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Now we move on to bills on second reading. A couple of amendments here, so we can take those and then see if we can get the rest done. BL 2019-1598 amends Chapter 232 to establish a fleet schedule for, this is, okay, these are, I wasn't sure that was, a couple of these are coming to Public Works. All right, owned by the Metro government, and then, actually we can take these two together as these are my bills. BL 2019-1600 amends Metro Code of Laws Chapter 232 to establish renewable energy standard for the Metro government. In Budget and Finance yesterday I had mentioned there was a departmental request from General Services who's been deeply involved in the review of these bills to improve the prospects for a fiscal note based on some potential amendments. I'd love for this committee to do as Budget and Finance did and move the bills without currently moving the amendments just for one meeting, and then we'll take up the amendments and the bills at that time if that is okay with everyone.
Move to defer one meeting.
All right, we've got a motion to defer one meeting and a second. All in
Is that
favor?
3 bills or 2 bills?
Only 2 were referred to this committee. There are 3 bills in the package.
Gotcha.
All in favor of one meeting deferral, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, thank you. Then I believe the rest might be able to stay on consent as well. BL 2019-1608, abandoned portions of alley number 952 and alley number 970 right-of-way. BL 2019-1609, abandons alley number 1144 right-of-way and easement. And BL 2019-1610, abandons a portion of Bighorn Drive right-of-way. Councilmember Elrod, thank you for joining us. Let's see, Councilmember Withers, did you have something you wanted specifically to listen? Oh, and Councilmember Porterfield is here for our final vote. All right. We will mark you as present.
We were in the education committee.
Sorry.
You know, so many committees, so little time.
Yes.
We are taking the final three bills on second reading, 1608, 1609, and 1610 on consent. If either of you wish to pull them, just let me know. They are all abandonments of portions of right-of-way. So I would accept a motion to take all those on consent.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? I believe that has brought us to the end. You all were not present, but we are working with the date of May 29th for a special meeting to look at infrastructure delivery, which has been requested. We were delayed in part by some advice from Metro Legal and our own legal counsel, and that is now no longer necessary. So we have worked with Public Works, and we will have that meeting on the 29th. So keep your eyes on alerts from our office and the clerk, and that concludes the business of the Public Works Committee. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
I'm running the one.